Hi, Troy with Tsunami Compressed Air Solutions. Now, when the modular subassembly is being used as a replacement for either a subassembly portion of an Ultra or a Pier 10 or Pier 20 dryer, it'll be necessary to remove the control. So on this Ultra series, we're going to use an 1/8 inch hex wrench to loosen up the cover. You're going to want to pop the cover off because inside the cover are 4 mounting bolts that we have to then loosen up off the base, and I just want to pull this cover off to kind of show you what we're talking about. And it may not be real clear, but inside there are going to be 4 mounting bolts similar to that you see over on this the air valve mounting bracket plate. So you'll have to pull those. The PLC will come off, disconnect the pilot tubing, and you'll be good to go to do your replacement of the subassembly at that time. Then using the 3/16 wrench, you're going to take those bolts off. And to do this replacement, it's really easy. And I say that in relative terms. There's not a whole lot to actually doing the replacement itself. It's just about taking your time and making sure you follow all the necessary steps. So in this case, the first one is to remove this control plate. And then from an ease of things, you'll find it just easier to disconnect all the pilot tubing. Leave that hang. And then with a 1/2 inch wrench, you're going to loosen the 4 mounting bolts. Now there are 2 on the back side, and if this dryer is mounted up against the wall, you're not going to have very easy or access at all to this, so you may have to disconnect all the piping, set the dryer down on a bench, and actually do the replacement at that point. The same is going to hold true when it comes to using this as an add-on component. Once these 4 bolts come out, you're definitely going to want to make sure that you've taken this tower off before you do the final disconnection of that subassembly. And for ease of convenience, you can either use a large adjustable wrench or an 1 5/8 wrench. And you're going to want to loosen up your tower mounting stud. Take that out since you're replacing this subassembly, and you're going to have to put it in the new subassembly replacement. So installations, this is identical to how we took it apart. The 4 bolts came out. In between these 2 plates are an O-ring, 1 seal on one subassembly and the seal on the other. Then you'll mate them up like so, and you'll reattach using the 4 bolts supplied. You can use a medium Loctite on the bolts if you want. Otherwise, there again, you don't have to exert an extreme amount of force on these. You just want to go a little bit past snug since it's very difficult to get a torque wrench inside there. And that's essentially how you're going to replace a regenerative dryer subassembly. For any questions, please give us a call at 800-782-5752 or check us out online at tsunami.us.com.